What is up, Planeswalkers? Theric6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal, helps support the channel. Now today we're going to be hopping into the Greedy Draft. This is a new game mode that's up, and in Greedy Draft you draft with 3 packs like normal, you keep the cards. Unfortunately it's Radical Allegiance, which means I have all of the cards. But there's a twist, everyone gets to play 2 lands per turn, and starts with 9 cards in their hand, and has no maximum hand size. Now, I have not actually played this format at all to practice, because I feel like these strange draft formats are a lot more fun when you go in blind. So let us draft. Okay, we get to play 2 lands a turn, which means we get to Ill-Gotten Inheritance faster. Alright. From here, let's see. Collision Colossus isn't terrible. Deals 1 damage to you and draw a card. It might be fine. I do like Get to the Point, because its cost is mitigated somewhat by the fact that we're going to be able to play 2 lands a turn. And people are going to be playing pretty decent creatures, I assume. I think the other one that I'm really looking at here is Clear the Mind, because, you know, if we're going through our deck relatively quickly, by drawing a lot of cards, then I might want to be able to put things back. But I think for now I'm going to go and take the removal. I want more of these. Let's see here. Sphinx's Insight, you know, draws. That's pretty good to me. We're not in those colors, but frankly, I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, I think honestly that might be one of the best things to do. You could maybe get away with like a Blade Juggler. You'd need to get some large number of these to make them good. Raptor Demon is just not great. We're probably not going to play it, but I'll go ahead and just take Sphinx's Insight here. I think that's probably one of the best picks. Grasping Thrull. It's real nice. It's a flyer. We might be able to draft a bunch of these, but I don't really want to bank on it. Thought Collapse goes nicely with Sphinx's Insight, but I think I'm just going to go with Grasping Thrull. Bankrupt and Blood I don't think worked for this deck. Oh, another Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Taking it every time. Rakdos Guildgate would be nice here. There's something else that I would prefer over it. Act of Treason might actually be decent, because we can kill our opponents with their own things. But since we actually can play 2 lands a turn, having some gates is mitigated. Like, the negative aspects of it are mitigated by the fact that we can play 2 a turn. I think here, I'm just going to go Thrull again. Here... I think here I'm going to go with Syndicate Messenger. Yeah, I'm going to go with Syndicate Messenger. So I could take Clear the Mind. Final Payment is probably pretty good. With double Ill-Gotten Inheritance, it means that we can just pay a decent amount of life to guarantee destroy a creature. So I think that as removal is fine. Here... Watchful Vigilant in the battlefield crate. I don't think I care about that. I like the idea of Clear the Mind. Even if it's just a cantrip. It also technically allows me to like reuse Ill-Gotten Inheritances thing, so I'll throw that in there. We're still in pack 1, so we're not too dedicated to a certain thing. I suppose I do need creatures at some point, so I guess I'll go ahead and take... Do I want to take Roustabout, or do I want to take Raptor Demon? I think I would rather have Roustabout, honestly. Here, I'll take a Rakdos Locket. It's more fixing. Maybe we just splash red and only play like get to the point or something, or get that point. Bankrupt and Blood, I still don't think is very good. I think Viscope is not too bad. Here, block an additional creature each turn. I guess we'll take Night of Sorrows. I don't love it. I could take Gruul Locket if we're gonna like transition in the next pack, but I don't... Yeah, you know what? I don't think this card's good enough, so I think I'm going to save this just in case our pack 2 is Insanity. So here, we have another Rakdos. Consigned to the Bit is removal. Not a lot of great things I'm seeing here. You know, there's Oligarch, there's another Guildgate, there's Consign. I think I'm going to go with Consign. It is slow in a normal format, but I think Consign is the correct thing to do here. Do I want to just take a Prime Speaker? Not really, because I think I feel like I might have 4. This is a really cool thing about Arena, is that you can just leave and double check. So let's go into multicolored. Scroll down to Simic, which I believe is actually like the last things. And double check Prime Speaker. No, I only have 3. So I could, if I wanted to, go ahead and take Prime Speaker. But is there a better card? Well, there's another Get to the Point. Or Get the Point, gosh, I keep saying that. Gateway Plaza is not terrible either. I think the correct decision, honestly, is Get the Point. Wilderness Reclamation is interesting. Precog is interesting. There's no way we're 4 colors here, right? There's no way we're 4 colors here, right? I'm pretty certain we're pretty far away from green. I don't know. For what it's worth, Active Treason is probably a decent pick here. But I'm going to be a little greedy and take Precog. Orzhov Guildgate is nice. I don't know how great Drillbit is. Probably decent, honestly. I can probably wield this. I don't need Gruul Guildgate at this point. Do we just go with another Vizkopa Vampire? Summary Judgment's not terrible, but it's not great. Flourishing Shade might be able to scale nicely in this format, but I think I'm just going to pick Vizkopa. Here... not really good options. I mean, Death Touch card is Death Touch, so... Junk Trollers, maybe not too bad. I guess Archway Angel technically is not awful if we get more Guildgate. I thought I had more than... I thought I picked a second Rakdos Guildgate. Okay, it's strange. Can I see what my curve is? Apparently I can't. That's incredibly rude. I'll go with the Angel, I guess. Let's see. I think that's probably too slow. I think this is only like the second or third one we've seen. I think here I'll go and take the Guildgate. We might be on 4 colors. We will take Carnage, I think is the better option here, because it forces them to discard cards, and we're going to be able to get that relatively quickly. So I think I'm going to go with Carnage. This is not great. 3/7 Crocodile's not awful. This has Death Touch, which is nice. Maybe we want to blow up lands. I don't know. We'll think about it. So I did wheel this. Sure, we'll take that. I'll take an Active Treason. You might want to play it. We'll take... I'll see how well Thirsting Shade scales. Take another Rebel Reading. And sure. Ooh, okay. Got another Ill-Gotten Inheritance, for sure. Pick that every time. Ooh, baby, I love you way. I mean, I'm taking this every time. I'm just triple checking? Yeah, I'm taking that every time. Taking this every time. Alright, let's see. Here, probably just go with the Rakdos Guildgate, honestly. That doesn't really help me. That definitely doesn't. Nope. No, yeah, I'm gonna... I think it's like the third time I've seen that. Pitiless Pontiff is not terrible. Oh! Going up to 5 Ill-Gotten Inheritances. Guildgate is nice. So I think I will go and just take this Guildgate. Alternatively, I could take the Azorius Locket. If I do end up splashing blue as opposed to red. But I don't see that happening. Let's see. So here... Another final payment. It's not terrible. I think, honestly, we're just going to win this game with Ill-Gotten Inheritances. And just kill everything. Do I want these, though? What's this? Battlefield, count the number of one-way counters on creatures you control. Oh. I mean, I don't think I care about that. It is a card, right? It's a 6-mana 6/6. That's not terrible. I already have 2 Rebel Readings. I'll take this just in case I need it. So from here, target creature from control gets blood and haste. It's like maybe fine, but I don't love it. I guess it's similar to Active Treason, so I'll just take this instead of Active Treason. Here, I'll take another. I'll take another Panther here, I suppose. They can kind of hold down the fort on the ground. Spear Spearer might not be terrible in this. I'll just take that. Why not? Thank you for my gems. Alright, so now we get to play the fun game of making this an actual deck. So, first things first, we have to decide, are we splashing blue or are we splashing red? Because I don't think we should splash both. Do I really only... Okay, I do have 2 Rakdos Guildgates. We don't need this. Thirsting Shade. We probably don't need Thirsting Shade. Let's see, so are we splashing red? We're definitely not keeping these. We do have a Locket. So for blue, we have Prying Eyes, Precog, Sphinxes, and Clear the Mind. And we have just 1 Guildgate, whereas we have 2 of the other colored Guildgates. So pretty certain that the correct thing is to just drop the blue and play a nice Mardu deck. I do need to still get rid of 8 cards. Triangle, Rumble Ruin, Consign to the Pit. So I definitely think we're like a super heavy removal thing. Oh, we don't need that. So let's put our removal together. All right, so those are there. This is here. That is removal. We have 2 Active Treason effects. Carnival is a nice discard effect, so that goes nicely with Drill Bit. We probably don't need the Rubble Readings, at least not in the main board. Active Treason, Rakdos Locket. I think I just want 1 Active Treason, to be honest. Syndicate Messenger is probably not too great. But then again, Roustabout is more aggressive than I think we need to be. So I'll keep this. Oof, that is a strange mana curve. And we have how many creatures? 10? Ooh. Ooh. That's probably not good. I just need to survive, essentially, in order to just start chaining inheritances. Maybe we don't want Spear Spear. The Panther is really helpful for holding down the board for a while. Maybe I do keep the... Oh, I kept that in already. I'm dumb. Maybe I do keep in these. I'm at 41. You know what? I'm gonna try it like this and just be kind of a control deck and see how it goes. So we're gonna name this. No, we're gonna. Can I name this deck, please? Okay, cool. We're gonna name this Trust Fund. There we go. Trust Fund. Perfect. And we're gonna hop into some games. This is probably going to be a bit longer of a video, just because of the fact that I took 14 minutes to draft. So we will see how this goes. Up against the Barbarian. Alright, this is an amazing hand. And we're going first? Hell yeah. So we get this into this, and then we can next turn play Ill-Gotten Inheritance. This is going to be insane. If our opponent's on blue, maybe they're like the super heavy counter deck. Green. Open the gates. Sure, man. You want to start off like that? I'm going to play Inheritance into Inheritance. Oh, they didn't even get a gate. Well, that's interesting. Sure, Footlight Fiend. I'm fine with that. And play this. Play this. Play this. And it's game time. Next turn, even if I don't draw lands, we're going to go and play that. Okay, on Jund. Don't you dare blow up my inheritance. What do you got? What do you got? So I do have 2 removal spells. I do need 2 more mana for this one. That's not that bad. Can I read this, please? Deals 1 damage to each opponent and 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. Alright, that's fine. I wasn't planning on blocking anyway. Thank you for the life. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Do kind of need more mana, but as of right now, I don't know why they said good game. I'm not going to respond to that. All right. But luckily, the Ill-Gotten Inheritance is a nice drain here. I can go ahead and kill that. Do I want to block right now? No, I'm fine. I can go back up to 18 anyway. Would like a land. Cool, I got a land. That's very helpful. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and Syndicate Messenger. Is that what I want to do, or do I want to just final payment this? It is instant. This forces him to drain more. I think I'll go ahead and play this. My opponent might have some Spectacle cards that get enabled by spawn, but even if he kills the Syndicate Messenger, I'm still going to have an Afterlife token to block, even though it does have trample. You know, I do have to respect that. I feel like I'm fine. Drill bit. Oof. Alright, well, I assume he's going to take Ethereal Absolution here. Even though I can't cast it for right now. So please don't take Ethereal Absolution. Because I like that card. Darn, yep, took that. Makes sense. Burn Bright, sure. Pass to attackers. So yeah, opponent's trying to kill me real quick. I think I will block this and Death Touch. Yeah, and I think maybe I'll block like that there as well. So then he only has the spawn. So let's see. Pass to blockers. Block here. And the reason we're blocking like this is to make sure we can actually kill both. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my Panther. Alright, I am down to 11, but actually I'm at 13. Well, I'm gonna be at 12. Sure. If I get another land, I can consign. Oh, cool. So this is a sorcery, so I do have to consign it now. They're going to go to 12. Sure, I'm fine with that. And these each deal 4 damage, so I can functionally... I'm not really worried about taking 12 haste. So next turn, at the end of my opponent's turn, I can put them down to some number. This doesn't have trample, so I can easily block that. But yeah, that is game past turn, because I can chump this. I guess I could have attacked in, but no real reason for me to risk my life. But yeah, end of their turn, go ahead and drop them to 5, and then on upkeep they go down to 4, and then they die. So that's to attackers. I will go ahead and chump block, because I might as well. And then I will do this. And you'll go down to 4, and then you'll go down to dead. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's the trust fund working for you. Yes, my father gave me a small loan of $1 million. And that made me into the man I am today. On to the next one. Alright, let's hope our next hand is as good as that one was, because that one was spectacular. One of the best hands I've had. Doug Prof. Sure. Ooh, that's a big yikes for me. We don't have any black. We are going to be able to play, like, a lot of our hand. I don't like this hand. Oh, man. Oh, that's just not a... I mean, we still draw 8 cards? Or, like, we still get 8 more cards? Let me know in the comments if you guys would keep this hand. I don't think I can. Okay, I'm much happier with this hand. Absolute keep. And I still get to scry. Arena, you're too good for me. Alright, we're going to go and play this, and play this. Then next turn we can play out that ill-gotten inheritance. The following turn we'll have 5 mana, which I can't really do much with, but I can go ahead and drill bit. Ah, I see you're also a lad of the Orzhov. Sure. This, and this, and this. I could have drill bitted... I could have cast drill bit first, so that my opponent couldn't get their ill-gotten inheritance down. But hopefully they don't have one. Nope. Absolutely fantastic. Does mean I'm going to be taking a little bit of damage. A little bit of dabblage. Let's go ahead and drill bit my opponent. For a spectacle, why not? Okay, so they have a crocodile on front. They have no more lands. Right? Yeah, okay. They have no more lands. So I might not have to worry about these 5 drops. I might need to worry just about these cheap cards that deal a decent amount of damage. So I think I'm actually going to take Hazda Officer. And I'll go and play this, and I'll play this. And next turn I can play Archway Angel and just block a lot of their stuff. Luckily, they're also choked a little bit on white mana, so they can't play a double white. So yeah, I think my decision was correct. Oh no, you gained some life. Right, so I'll go ahead and take 4 here. Then I can play Archway. I don't actually get anything, unfortunately. Oh, final payment. I like it, but I think I'd rather just Archway here because I can just start killing their stuff. All right, and I have 2 decent removal spells. So we can double white card. Yeah, that looks like what they're gonna do. Gain, gain, gain as fast as you can. You can't outgain me. I'm the Orzhovian man. I don't know. I assume they're not going to attack here. Yeah, kind of a foolish attack. It's a sorcery. Oh, Rakdos Golgari. How nice. They're going to attack with a bunch, but it's still not really great for them. So I think I'm just going to keep waiting, keep stalling. I have 4 more ill-gottens in the deck. So every turn, it's 4 out of 28. So that goes down to what, 1 out of 7. So every turn I have a 1 out of 7 chance of getting another inheritance, which is not terrible. And technically that chance increases with each turn. So until we draw one, and then the chances change. Look, I'm not dealing with that. Let's see if they're going to go ahead and attack. No, my assumption is they're going to wait until... Oh. They might have a card that gives Death Touch. I think that was 1 mana. No. Okay, yeah, they just decided to not. Do I want to use Final Payment here? Not really. Nothing is super spooky. So I'm going to take my turn. Okay, I got a Twilight Panther. That is not terrible because it's just another card that's holding them back. And that is what I want to do. Essentially, I want to just very slowly drain them. Their Impassioned Orator is a little annoying, but I have more inheritances, so. Oligarch, sure, sure. The hero is getting to be worrisome. Maybe I should have taken that instead of Hazda Officer, just because of the fact that this is a one-time thing, and this is over multiple turns. So that is something that I need to consider going forward. But I still don't feel in too bad a position. Now, I think my opponent is doing math for attackers. That's not what you do. You do math is for blockers. All right. Are you going to swing? No, they're not going to swing. And we're not going to kill anything. I might kill this on my turn. Oh, Grasping Thrull. Instead, I'm going to cast Grasping Thrull. Caw. And I'll gain some more life, thank you. And I'll pass. And I'm very likely to... Shut up! Finally use Final Payment. Especially if my opponent just, like, attack alls here. Because then... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to block a certain way. And if my opponent uses a certain spell that I assume they're going to use, then I can respond with Final Payment. And I should block in such a way that none of my creatures die. Because my opponent might have formation here. So I'm probably going to block Archway Angel onto 10th Street. That's fine. Pass to blockers. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I just lose my Panther, but I don't think... Like, taking out the 3 damage is, I think, more important. So I'm going to go and block here. Take out a little bit of their army. Let's see what my opponent does. Sure. Do I want to save my Panther? Nah. Cool. I'm still at 16. Does my opponent have anything else? Panther? Sure. Do I want to go to 11 to kill this? Yeah. I'll go and do it now. I'll pay 5, and I'll kill you. And I'm doing this now because there's an ability on the stack, so my opponent can't, in response, they can't play a creature before I have a chance to actually do anything. So, opponent is up to 25, and we are down at 11. We need more inheritance. Okay, got another Panther, and I am able to play it. I don't think I can sign to the pit, though. I think I just play the Panther. Yeah. I could start attacking. 1, 2. Sure. I'm gonna go and attack with the Grasping Thrull. I do need to get my opponent down at some point. So I think this is reasonable. Horrifying. Oh. That's a little annoying, but that's fine. Because I can still block with it. I can't... It's not a flying blocker anymore, but I can still block with it. Let's see if my opponent decides to attack now. They might. They do. It's interesting. Pass to blockers. I'm going to go ahead and block here and block here. That would take me down 1, 2, 3. That would take me down to 9. I'd be at 10. This is fine. Not really a reason for me to bounce my Twilight Panther off of theirs, because they can give theirs Death Touch, and my Twilight Panther on defense is a little bit more valuable than theirs on offense. My opponent could have some sort of tricks here, but I tried to block in such a way that not all of my creatures would get destroyed by a trick. So, alright, let's pass the damage. And they do get a 1/1, but that's fine, because I can just choose not to attack with the Grasping Thrull. I would like another of my inheritances, please. I'm fairly certain I have 5. I would love to take another one, please. That's not that, but I'm pretty sure it's correct to just cast Carnage here. Get actually chunked on. Loses 2 cards, which is nice. He has 2 5-drops in his hand. Let's see if they decide to discard the card we don't know about. They do, and it's just a giant that costs 6. Makes sense. I think that's the correct card to keep in that situation. But we're just going to pass. We're just going to maintain on D. Another Panther? Sure. The Panthers, over time, are going to become a bit of a problem. But for right now, they're okay. It's not too bad. I assume they're just going to start attacking with the Panthers. Yeah, and I do believe that's the correct thing to do, is just attack with the Panthers. But for right now, I'm not too worried about it. 24. And I have 4 more in the deck. So I have like a 1 in 6 chance every draw. My turn. Please, sir. Can I have some more? Not what I wanted. I might have to lose my own Panther to their Panther. I don't think I have a reason to play this land, though, so I guess I'm just going to pass. Where are my inheritances? I have several more in the deck. It's my money, and I need it now. There's their Thrull. I'm going to be down to 7. They're going to be back up to 20. I am going to kill it, and then they'll be back down to 18. Never mind, I forgot about that. They'll be down to 19. I'm at 7. I'm at a relatively low life total. Okay, yeah. I think they realized that they couldn't properly bluff with their Twilight Panthers. Real frustrated by that draw. But we're going to go and kill this. And we're going to go and pass. Alright, so we're both in top deck mode, except my opponent does have access to annoying Panthers that are going to continually ping me. And I do assume they're going to attack with just the 3 Panthers, because that is the correct thing to do. That said... Oh, okay. Well, that's frightening. So we're going to go ahead and go to blocks. I'm going to block here. I'm going to block here. And we will force them to use one of their Panthers. So hopefully they don't have the formation. So they can respond to me giving my creature Death Touch. But what happened just now is I'm pretty sure they passed damage to me. And I don't think they get a chance to do anything. So I guess I would rather just keep my Panther than give them the opportunity to get their Panther. So what do you have here? Bro, I need my inheritance. Okay, it looks like maybe they're going to be digging in their graveyard and getting stuff out. Dead Rebels, alright. Ah, and they chose these. Oh, wait, why didn't they do that? Oh, Spectacle, okay. So I assume they're going to put out Oligarch first? Yeah, okay. Can I have more inheritance, please? 3, 6, 9, 10. I've drawn 10 of my 17 lands in less than half of my deck. That's frustrating. If I need to, I can at any point just use the Ill-Gotten Inheritance to be buffered back up to 11. But it is really frustrating that I haven't drawn any of my others. I also have plenty of other removal spells that I'm just not drawing. Oh, okay, I was very confused. I was like, why did that happen? Sure. I'm fine with that, I guess. I don't love it. But that's fine. You can't cast the Hazda thing and still have his Panthers get Death Touch. I'll block a Panther. Do you want to give it Death Touch? Looks like you will. Okay, I'll give mine Death Touch as well. Act of Treason does not really help me. It's a sorcery, right? Yeah. So my opponent can make this a 2/2 in the air, so we can attack with... We can attack for 4 damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn. If I draw an Ill-Gotten Inheritance, I'll still have enough mana to play out the Inheritance and activate one of them. But the draws I'm getting are kind of terrible. I don't think I like Active Treason in this deck, because I'm not putting enough pressure on my opponent to really benefit from taking one of their creatures. So I think I'm going to change out Active Treason for something. I'm not sure what, though. See what my opponent ends up doing here, though, as I take another sip of my apple juice. Alright. Opponent may have disconnected. I may have disconnected. Who knows? Who knows? I'm allegedly still connected to the internet. Keyword allegedly. So we'll see if my opponent does start a new rope that apparently indicates that he or she or whatever. Their name's Doug. I assume it's a he. All right, cool. Okay, so this suggests that Doug is the one who's... Okay, cool. They're back. All right. Okay. Yep. That is what I expected. I mean, I guess I can block a Twilight Panther, but then these can get through. So I still think it's correct to not block. I have 5 inheritances, right? I have 4 left. I have a 20% chance of getting one in this next draw. That is frightening. But I can always respond to it. Grasping Thrull is a help. Damn it! I can't use this great because it's 2 other creatures. Fudge. But Grasping Thrull is a huge help. Is this 5 to activate? It's 6. Okay. So is Grasping Thrull... Would Grasping Thrull kill me if I played it? So I'd play this, I'd go up to 5. And then my opponent could attack with all of these. I could block. There's 1, 2, 3. I would take 3 down to 2. And then my opponent could kill me with Forgotten God. So I think it's probably incorrect to play Grasping Thrull. Ugh, god dang it. Why did I draw so bad? Yeah, shut up. Crap. Block. 1, 2, 3. Go down to 2. Die to this. So I can't play Grasping Thrull because it kills me. If I don't play Grasping Thrull, I can block here, gain 4, go to 7, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go to 2, die to this. All right, so I guess I just have to hope my opponent doesn't see this, doesn't realize. Yeah, we have to pass. I don't think Act of Treason does anything for us. I can attack my opponent, and maybe they do something, but like using Priest of Forgotten Gods on my own cards doesn't do anything, right? So I think I just have to hope my opponent's dumb. Absolutely ridiculous that I've not drawn more inheritances. See if my opponent sees it. Darn, my eyes lit up. I should live since they didn't attack there. So I can block here and here. And now I'm only going to go to 3. And none of my creatures are going to die. Oh wait, one of them is going to die. Yeah, my opponent should have attacked with their Orator. They would have killed me. This is why you play it out. It's still a hard road from here. It looks like my opponent might be activating Priest on the 2 creatures I blocked. And I'm fairly certain I just sacked the Archway Angel. Because I need to block the Senate Griffin. Yep, that's what they did, and I'm pretty sure the correct answer is get rid of that. Okay, I'm at 1. I need a Hail Mary. That is very helpful. Or is it? 1, 2, 3. It's not. It's actually not. Because it costs 5. And then I can't activate this. So let's see if... Maybe my opponent gets cheeky and tries to do that first. I can block that. I would take a 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 6. I can only go up to 6, so I'm still dead if my opponent does that. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I'm just dead. But I think the correct decision is just wait and see if my opponent makes a mistake again. They missed lethal once, maybe they'll miss it again. So frustrating. Oh, good, good. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I have to let it resolve. There's nothing I can really do about that. Because I need to be able to... Like, if I put my shields down from ill-gotten inheritance, I just die to the priest. But hopefully, my opponent uses priest now. And I get a chance... Nope, they're smart, and they're going to attack me first. Yep. I block there... I activate this, she activates in response, and I'm dead. Cool. We're gonna look at the deck real quick. And this is going to be a bit longer of a video. I still don't want it to be, like, super long. But we're going back here. Alright. I do not think Act of Treason is good enough in this deck. We had 5. We had 5. We got to, like, 18 cards in the deck. And we only drew 1 total. Wait, did that mean we went through... 12? No, we went through 22 cards. That's unfortunate. Okay, maybe I bring that in, but I don't actually know. I feel like I shouldn't need more life gain. You know, I have these, I have a ton of these, and I have this. Yeah, I'll even have this. Maybe I just, like, bring in this gate. Oh, what the hell? I didn't notice that. Maybe I do bring in this gate. And just have it act as another life for Archangel. Why is it doing that? Why did it not do my lands properly? Weird game. Alright. None of these are great. I guess just Rakdos Roustabout is just, it's another blocker that's decent, I guess. What I really need to do is just draw my good cards. Sigalo reminds me of Hollow Knight. Legalis! Shah! This is an okay hand. It's not great. But we do have Vizkopa Vampire and we're going second. Sure. Blue-white, alright. And we do have 4 mana now. I'll go ahead and do this. Next turn we can play out Vizkopa. Blue-white, alright. Possibly going up against some sort of control. Yep, looks like it. And we'll go and play this, and we'll go ahead and play this, and we'll play out Vizkopa. And next turn I can play my 5s, and see if eventually one of them will resolve. Yep. Sure. Cool, cool. Opponent did stop drawing lands, so I'll just go ahead and play a Grasping Thrull. I did forget to play out a swamp. I'm hoping that it doesn't matter. Okay, it didn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and play the swamp because there's essentially no reason for me not to. Sphinx's Insight. But if you didn't have a counterspell for this, why didn't you just play it on your turn? You would have gained life. Strange. 26, 28. Rakdos Locket. I do like Rakdos Locket. Here. I'm just going to go and attack. And I'll play Locket out. Sure, that's fine. That kind of makes me want to play Grasping Thrull instead. Just because they're a little bit lower on mana. Yeah, we'll go and play the Locket out. Possibly wrong, but I also have a bit of removal, so once my opponent starts trying to start some stuff, then I can do some stuff. I only have one white. Alright, so that's fine. I assume this is going to get countered or something. Dog collapse? Sure. Okay, so it looks like my opponent's on... I assume maybe they have some persistent petitioners. But I can kill those. And I can draw some. Yeah, they're trying to mill me. Haven't gotten any of my inheritances yet. Okay, let's see if this resolves. I'm willing to bet it won't. Yep, that's what I expected. So it's 2 down. Still have 3. I'm already down to 15 cards. This is so annoying. Oh. They have 3 cards left in hand. Cast this. It is a threat. Alright, cool. I'll gain some life. Doesn't matter in this matchup. And I'll pass the turn. Down to 14. I mean, I have to assume that my opponent has a ton of ways to mill. Insight, sure. They maximize their blue left. I'll go ahead and attack. Cool, I'll get there from some damage. And I'll end my turn. No reason to cast cards if they're just going to counter them. Probably Rakdos Locket end of my turn. Draws me a bit much. I could Final Payment and kill the well. Could you lose defender on this one? Sure, that's fine. Yeah, as a soft control deck, I do think we probably just lose to a hard control deck. Let's draw. Drill Bit is nice. Do 3, and I can cast it into an inheritance. So hopefully I can get rid of something, even if it's just them countering my spell. Oh my god, dude, seriously? I mean, it's a common, you know, so. Alright, we'll see if I can kill him in 7 turns. Fun fact, I can't. Now we're done. Do I not have a good deck? I'm not good at drafting, but I was fairly certain. This is a fine deck. Am I wrong? Should I actually just, like, splash this as a blue card? I mean, that, like, can't be right. I have so much removal? I don't know. Well, this is probably going to end up being the last game, which is unfortunate, but what can you do, you know? What can you do except cry when you upload this? Since we lost 1 game because my deck hates me, we lost another game because, for what it's worth, my opponent didn't have a good hand. This hand's totally fine. I can play this on turn 1, this on turn 2. Alright, opponent out to the gates ramping. In a Bant deck. Possibly more than that, but time will tell. Okay, no, seems just like a Bant creature deck, which is nice for us, because as long as we draw our cards well, we should be fine. Oh, did my opponent not get a 4th land drop? Looks like they did not. That is good for me. I'll play this. No text, thank you. Next turn, I will play Lock It into Vampire, I think. Sure, I assume they're going to go and put a land on top. That is fine. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and do this into this. And pass the turn. Oh, I could have played another swamp. That was an oops on my part. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much. Okay, let's see what my opponent does here. Oh, that's just rude. Ah, man, I wish I had, no blocks. I wish I had, put my mana down there. Thanks for letting me gain most of my life back. So I can final payment on something if I really need to. Shark to Crab. That's probably going to die. In fact, I'm pretty certain that's going to die. Yeah, sure. That's totally fine, dude. Not bad. Don't know why I'm holding up a blue mana, but that's fine. Alright, cool. They're down to 6. I'm at 17. I assume you're not going to be attacking this time. Decent. What? I have 2 turns of drain? And then I can just do the big drain on? Okay. Ooh, don't mind if I do. I mean, yeah. As I said, as long as we draw our cards, we can win against creature decks. Oh, man. Alright. See if we can win another game. The thing is, I'm so close to losing that I don't want to... like, save this for another... Why did I do that? I don't want to save this for another video, and then... like, I just... lose in the first thing. Do I want to change anything, knowing that... other control decks are a problem? No, it's possible I should be running like one of my blue cards as well, but I really just don't trust the mana to work out. I assume it would be like Island, double Azorius Guildgate, and that's all I really need, but I don't love it. Oof, this hand I also don't love because I don't have mana for my inheritances, but I can double Panther on turn 1, and then Carnival on turn 2. And hopefully by that time I get like all land. I don't know. I'll keep this one. I just don't want to like be without my inheritances. So this is, I mean, it's possibly a horrible, terrible mistake. Orator, sure. All right, well, I have this, and I'm more inclined to keep this for Carnage. So I'll just pass the turn, I guess. It is an instant, so if I need it for something, I can use it for something. Oligarch, sure. Did you not draw your 4th land? No, okay, cool. I'd double block this, yeah. Well, this was perhaps a terrible idea. but they might be stuck on 3. Although I think being stuck on 3... nope. Awkward. Good old Orzhovian bells. I should have waited for him to target. So dumb. Yay! Do I play Inheritance first, or do I play Thrull first? I think I play Inheritance first. I'm still not under enough pressure for me to worry too much about it. Next turn, I'll probably play another Inheritance. The turn after, it's going to be Thrull or Consign, depending on, of course, what the game state is. But hopefully, now that I have my black mana, I can start doing stuff. I'd love to draw another Swamp. What the heck do you do? Oh! Good to know. Good to know. Gonna definitely want to leave a black open next turn, so I can kill that. Oh, and you scry too. All right. Oh my gosh, it's as if I drew it up myself. Okay, cool. This is exactly what we wanted. Well, not exactly. We wanted to have the swamp earlier, but we can use Twilight Panther to kill the Scavenger. Pegasus, a little annoying, but I do have Grasping Throw. Gonna take 3 lumps, but I do gain some of that back. It looks like my opponent has a removal spell for Twilight Panther, so I'm honestly kind of fine with that. I have no idea. Okay, I had no idea what was happening. Opponent has something. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, I needed a board wipe. That's what I needed. We're gonna run Grasping Thralls. Do a little bit more draining. We have a creature that we can use to block Pegasus. We have a Twilight Panther on the ground to block Hazda. We have Consign the Pit to kill off their Scavenger. Yep, Oligarch first. Of course, of course. We count mana for. Okay, they didn't do anything. Nice to know. Every turn they don't do something is a turn that I get to drain them for more. Don't want to play Rakdos Guild to get out? Sure. Consign the Pit, I do want to kill, or use to kill that. So I'm just going to pass. We have our opponent functionally at 10. And the reason I say functionally is because it's over the course of 2 turns and 2 inheritance activations. And that does... Huh, well, that's rude. I was going to consign you. But that does, of course, preclude the life that they're gaining from that. So do they attack with Hazda Officer? Because I do block and kill it. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I block and kill the Impassioned Orator. Nah, it's fine. I'll kill this, because it's the most incoming damage. And if they feel safe to play this, that's fine, because I can consign it. I'd love to draw another one of my inheritances. Not likely, but I'd love it. But I do have 3 left in the deck. Of course, there's another land. We are not going to play this one. We are just going to pass. We're going to take 2, 4, 5. Sure, they're really just not casting that. That's rude. Incredibly rude. Yeah, I guess what I needed in this deck was a Kaya's Wrath or a Cry of the Carnarium. I should have drafted a Cry when I had the chance. But now I'm going to cry for it. Archway Angel would be nice. Okay, my own Syndicate Messenger. Totally fine with that. For what it's worth, I can no longer activate these. Okay, I'll just play this. So at the very least, I can kind of fend these off, because they're both worth 2 as well. So I can just, like, block that. Can I read this, please? Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of someone's library. Okay, that's fine. So they don't have great attacks here. They can attack with just the 2 creatures in the air, and that would make me take 1. They do only have 2 cards in hand, one of which I know. Do they actually decide to do that? Okay. So here, I would still be taking 2 damage from this, so I think there's not really a reason for me not to block there. It does allow them to have a 1-drop, but my hope is that they're going to use that Afterlife token to bring this out so I can just kill it. Absolutely, that's exactly what I wanted to do. They do get to scry too, but hopefully that's not too big of a deal. I can kill it on my turn. Okay, another Guildgate. Why am I drawing so many lands? Right, I'm not crazy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've drawn 10 out of... Yeah, once again, 10 out of 17. And I haven't even been through half my deck yet. I guess we're just going to hold this up. Drawing Archway Angel would be great. We would go ahead and gain 8 life. So, just going to be taking 1 damage a turn for right now, I believe. Yep. No block here. I guess I should probably auto-order these for now. Seriously? 11 out of 17? Man, that's... Stuff like this is very frustrating. I mean, I get it, like, it happens, right? But it's just frustrating that it did. I'd block the Orator. Yeah, I mean, it's worth the same amount of damage, so there's no reason for me not to block this. Okay, down to 8. Still okay, because I'm actually at 10. But at any time, I do have a nice chunk of life to gain. This Copa is very helpful. Thank you very much for having an actual card. And we will go ahead and pass the turn. We're going to still hold this up. And of course, they have a Viscopa of their own. Man, Cry of the Carnarium would have been a fantastic pickup. That is something I need to remember for the future. Let's see what my opponent does here. Do I actually block the Oligarch? Because that means I start taking 2 damage a turn. But I guess I'd be taking the damage anyway. But I do want to be able to use this to block that. So I think in the long run, it's better for me just to do this. Just take 3. Which is not great, but it's what I've got to do. Get the point is very helpful. Yeah, get the point is very helpful. My opponent hasn't actually been using Junk Troller. It's very strange. Potentially a bad idea. My opponent could get a larger creature. But... oh, hell yeah. Don't mind it if I do. So we're getting a nice life buffer here. And I'm going to be able to play another Inheritance down and still have enough to activate it. Alright, cool. Let's go and play this. 1, 2, 3... yeah, okay. And we're going to pass the turn. Show me what you got. Not bad, not going to lie. But can't attack yet. Cool. So one's going to go down to 7. Oh, I maybe missed out on lethal there. Oh no, they're dead, right? 2, 4, 6. If I draw a land, they're dead. 7. Land goes down. I get 11 total mana. I need 12 total. Oh, cool, I drew a land. Alright, my opponent's dead. And this is how the deck's supposed to work. Yay! This is gonna be a freaking long video, isn't it? Ugh. What have I done to myself? People legitimately just do not like long videos, which is unfortunate, because that makes me not want to do draft as often. I know a lot of people do just like break them up into separate videos, but I'd already lost a bit, so I didn't want to like stop the video midway and then record another one. It would have been strange to me. I don't know. I do prefer to use these to do these weekend events as the first part of my show when I'm streaming, but I just haven't had the time to stream too much. This hand is okay. It's not great, but it is okay. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and keep this. Will I go ahead and keep this? I still don't have red mana. I do have black, and black is more important. I do have drill bit. I am going first. So all of that kind of leads me to go ahead and keep this hand. Ooh, Gateway Plaza. Alright, got a 4th land. That is nice to see. I'm going to go and play Vizkopa first, because it means my drill bit next turn might be a bit cheaper. And a Vizkopa Vampire coming down earlier means that I can gain more life. So, they're at least on Simic. Boar. Sure. Okay, so it looks like they're on Simic dudes. Simic big dudes. I will go and attack here. I assume my opponent will block. Yeah, that's fine. And I'll just drill bit for normal, since I have nothing else I can do. Okay, Thought Collapse I don't love. They can Scuttlegator next turn, and I don't have an active way of killing that? Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Guess I needed that red more than I thought. I mean, it has Defender. And it costs 8? Okay, maybe this isn't too bad. They can play this next turn, or this. I don't like getting chunked for 4. I guess I just like let them have the counter. And I choose this. Oof. That is not a hand that you like to see. No, they just play a Scuttlegator. Alright. Alright, well I can Twilight Panther. And I can block things. Mammoth Spider, sure. Alright, that's helpful. My assumption is my opponent's still going to... Yeah, I assume that my opponent's going to hold up. Thought Collapse. I'm not gonna block here. Yeah. Gatebreaker ran. Interesting. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. This is going to get countered, but I'd rather this get countered than one of my removal spells. Don't like the things that went to the graveyard, though. I'm definitely taking at least 7 here. I no longer know anything in their hands. Oh, yay. Well, this is nice. And we're gone. Well, that's unfortunate. But it happens. What did we get? 300 gems. And how many packs? 1 pack? Ugh. Makes me sad. Alright, we got 2 packs. Oh! We got the 26% chance for a bonus pack. Don't mind if I do. Alrighty. More gems, and my assumption is gems. And gems. There we go. Well, that was a video. I would like to thank my lovely patrons, Salamander, especially Salamander, Zaraga, and Croft, for their continued support of the channel. If you'd like to join them supporting the channel, you'll find links to that down in the description below, along with links to my Discord server where you can hang out and play games, and links to the Aetherhub account where I keep all of my deck lists. Obviously not this one because it was a draft deck, and it's gone now, and I never want to think about it again. I do hope that you've enjoyed this longer video. If you did, go ahead and tap that like button, add a subscription to your mana pool, cast a comment in the comment section down below, and pass the turn and the video to one of your friends. And until next time, all will be one.